Dhana Kundo. He is also responsible for continuously attending and holding the umbrella to Somasundareshwara Swami. Meenakshi lived for 190 years without aging a day above 18 years. When we serve the devotees Annadana, we are serving Paramashiva himself. These rituals of dana are not a sacrifice of what we don't want in our lives. They are a sharing of what is best in our life, what we will enjoy, what is the best and the most rich and supreme. We share that and impart that with the world around us. Dana means sharing or imparting. Hinduism is the greater science of the universe. The Maharishis have taken the truths of Vedas and formulated the rituals, danas, kriyas, and various offerings for the benefit of the whole universe. Anna, food, is a physical manifestation of divinity itself and is declared over and over again by the Vedas and their significance in our lives. The Taittiriya Upanishad declares in the beautiful Samagana style,
etat samagayannaste Ahamannado, ahamannado, ahamannada. Agashlokagrite ahamasmi pradhamajarita purvam devebhyo amritasya na bhayi yo ma dadati sailevama vaha ahamannamannamadantamadmi aham vishvam bhuvanamabhyabhavan suvarnajyotihi.
The meaning of this verse from the Taittiriya Upanishad is, I am food, I am food, I am food, I am the eater of food. I am the eater of food, I am the eater of food. I am the binding agent, I am the binding agent, I am the binding agent. I am the firstborn in the cosmic order, before the gods, and I am the center of immortality. He who offers me, he alone protects me. He who eats food without offering, I, as food, will consume him. I, as the Supreme Lord, overpower the whole world. I am the golden light like that of the sun. Whoever knows this becomes so. This is the secret teaching. When we serve the Annadana and quench the hunger and thirst of the devotees of Paramashiva, he is immensely pleased and blesses them with all the auspicious blessings and relieves them of their past karmas. Those who partake the food are healed of all ailments and will experience the completion with food-related patterns and the possibility of spiritual growth and power manifestation. Annadhanam samam dhanam trailokeshu na vidhiyate. The Vedas sing that Annadhanam is supreme and incomparable to any other forms of dana. The Taittiriya Upanishad also declares, Annam vai pranaha. Life force comes from food, and declares, Annam bahukirvita. Food, let it there be food, always there, and plenty of food, always. we are seeing now devotees serving the Annadanam in Madurai, Kailasa. The very possibility of a nation for Hindus can only be conceptualized and actualized by one who has created before. Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is the very biomemory of Meenakshi Devi herself. The way he is creating this beautiful nation, the Hindu nation in Kailasa, proves that he is the choicest leader of Meenakshi, that Meenakshi was in Madurai. Meenakshi created a whole new civilization, a power manifesting civilization, an enlightened civilization, and the whole thing is happening again in Kailasa today by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. We are all very fortunate to be a part of this great happening, to witness the manifestation of a new civilization before our eyes is one we have waited lifetimes to happen. If we see the Leela systematically and beautifully, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is doing the same work as Meenakshi had done, creating new human beings with transformed, powerful DNA who are power manifestors. All of Meenakshi Devi's attendants and court ministers were also power manifestors, and all of us in Kailasa have the opportunity and blessings and initiation by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, to be third eye awakened power manifestors and be a part of the great work of building Kailasa. Meenakshi had the best queen biomemory. The way she responded was that of an enlightened ruler. The basic connection between the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and Meenakshi is that the big chunk of his biomemory is derived from Meenakshi. Her response, the way she ruled, the way she administered, the way she created and maintained the whole civilization, and the way she waged war, all these were Meenakshi's strategies. When he rules, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, administers and creates a system that is age-old, time-tested, and has helped humanity from ages. In the time of Meenakshi also, such was the power manifestation and connection of people in oneness that they would have a technology of traditional television. In Darshan, they would be able to see on stone slabs placed in every house Meenakshi Devi appear and give her message for the day. They would sit, chant mantra, and raise their frequency and connect with Meenakshi and learn about her message for the day. This was a real relationship and a manifestation of powers of Paramashiva. Meenakshi was born out of Agni, fire, and did not stay in the womb of her mother, and came out of the yajna and was brought up as a princess because her adopted father Malayadwaja Pandyan could not have a son. Malayadwaja brought her up like a man, giving all the training necessary to rule a kingdom, including archery, horse riding, waging a war, and all the methods, techniques and methodology and everything. Meenakshi mastered the 64 kalas, the traditional 64 arts. After being coronated the queen of the Pandya Desha, as a responsibility of the queen, she set around conquering the 54 deshas. Seeing her magnificence and leadership qualities, the 54 deshas surrendered to her enlightened strategies and ruling. All the 54 deshas were brought under the control of Meenakshi. After conquering the 54 deshas, Meenakshi Devi went to Kailasa to conquer Kailasa also. There, Meenakshi was able to even conquer Nandishvara, and today, graced by Meenakshi on the Vrishabhavahana. Meenakshi, when she came face to face with Paramashiva, the third breast that she had since birth, as a reminder to only connect with Paramashiva and have him as a life partner in her life, disappeared, and Paramashiva revealed his true identity as Somasundareshwara and gave enlightenment. Then Devi asked Paramashiva to be with her, and she would always want to be with him. Then Paramashiva declared that let us live together and show the world how ruling should be done, how the king and queen should be, and how to administer an enlightened civilization. Paramashiva agrees and declares that he will bring all of Kailasa to Madurai. Meenakshi Devi then puts a condition that Paramashiva should come in a very handsome, beautiful way and cannot look like a rishi. Paramashiva was in the higher frequency, and he assumed the body as Sundareshwara, the handsome, beautiful being, and in Madurai the celestial marriage ceremony happened. The last 3 days of the Chitrai Peruvila will be a celebration of these beautiful events from Meenakshi Devi's life. The Meenakshi Pattabhishekam, the coronation of Devi Meenakshi as the queen of Madurai, and the Digvijayam, where she went around conquering the hearts and the world of all the Pradeshas, that will be celebrated on the 9th final day, morning, the Muhurta of 10:30 a.m. Devi Meenakshi will be wedded to Somasundareshwara Swami. All these rituals are done in accordance to the Hindu calendar, when the stars and the celestial bodies are in the same positions as they were in the original time when Meenakshi existed. When these celestial bodies are in position, we have the possibility of having the darshan of Meenakshi herself and Somasundareshwara. They really land and manifest on the planet Earth. When the celestial bodies, the stars, are all in alignment, the same happenings are recreated through ritual, and we, in the ritual, are showered with all of the auspicious blessings. All the gods and goddesses came to attend the wedding of Meenakshi Sundareshwara. Witnessing this celestial wedding will be a spectacle to the eyes and an opportunity to worship Meenakshi and Somasundareshwara. Meenakshi Devi, after the marriage with Somasundareshwara, lived for 190 years without aging a day older than the age of 18. She had a son, Ugrapandian, and he was coronated the heir of the kingdom. Sundareshwara Swami would never do much administrative works. He would go around blessing all of the town with the rishis, ganas and bhutas, spending time on the river Vaigai in a playful way, going around and doing many leelas and liberating many of the citizens of Madurai. Devi Meenakshi And Somasundareswara's relationship was a beautiful relationship to witness. She was more like a mother to him. She was vast, so expansive, and even Sundareshwara felt like she was a mother to him. Sundareshwara was there in the body till Meenakshi was there in the body. Then the son grew up. Meenakshi decided that she had established the kingdom and trained all of the people as enlightened beings. When she felt enough was created, enough infrastructure was created in the inner and outer worlds, the same day and the same time, both of them left the body, merged and into the Garbha Mandirs of the Meenakshi Devi temple. The Meenakshi Devi deity, the Moola Vigraha of the deity in the Meenakshi Devi temple, has the exact proportions of the Meenakshi herself. When we witness her darshan, we are seeing Meenakshi Devi. Meenakshi was highly cultured and a powerful organizer. She had lived, and if you had lived around her, and if you lived around the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, you will see how they would conduct the court affairs of Kailasa and conduct the meetings and conduct the administration in the same way. The power of her orders were so strong that even nature straightaway obeyed her orders. She created a powerful civilization and manifested in the lives of devotees again and again in many ways. And still, to this day, Madurai is ruled by Meenakshi, continuously creating and administrating her own kingdom. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, describes Meenakshi as having all the grandeur of superconsciousness, the masculine principle and the beauty of the feminine consciousness, the divine feminine principle expressing in one body and the masculine consciousness expressing in one body is Meenakshi. Sundareshwara was the embodiment of superconsciousness expressing in the human body, playing with all of his glory. Meenakshi was the expression of the ultimate masculine and feminine consciousness. Meenakshi is the epitome of wisdom, beauty, courage, compassion, efficiency, and continuously and completely radiating divinity on the planet Earth. Today, along with the Panchamurti of Meenakshi and Sundareshwara, we had the grace and darshan of Tirujnana Sambandar. Let us learn about how the 3-year-old child of Jnana Sambandar became the reviver of the Shaiva Siddhanta and the pontiff of Madurai Adinam. Sambandar was a toddler at the age of 3 and was very bubbly and very attached to his father. Wherever his father Shivapada Hridayar went, the young babe cried and fussed till he was allowed to go with him. One day, after putting an adamant tantrum, Shivapada Hridayar agreed to take the small child to the temple. At the temple, Shivapada Hridayar kept the child on the steps of the temple water tank. While he went in to take a few dips of water in the Brahma Tirtha of the temple, the water body of the temple, he told the child to sit still while his father takes a few dips in the water. The child loved his father so much and did not take his eyes off him. Shivapada Hridayar dipped a few times and decided on the last dip to take a longer breath and hold himself inside the waters. When the small child didn't see its father come out of the water, it cried out, "Amma, Appa," and called for its parents. Then, the universe's father and mother, Paramashiva and Paramashiva Shakti, appeared before the child and attended to the small child. Paramashiva Shakti brought forth a golden cup filled with her own breast milk and fed the child. The child drank the Jnanapal, the milk of supreme knowledge, and the child calmed and was astounded by the darshan of the divine image. This child became Tirujnana Sambandar. He invoked and learned all of the Vedas and Sakala Nikamakramas and created the Dravida Veda. Here in Adi Kailasa, Nithyananda Pita Sarvajna Pita and the Nithyananda Ishvara Paramashiva Devalaya, we now are going to begin the Panchamurti procession.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव समारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मध्यमां नित्यानन्द पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरु परम्परां। ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्रे निटिलकृतकस्तूरी तिलकः स्फुरन्मालाधार स्फुरितकटिकौपीनवसनः दधानो दुस्तारं शिरसि फणिराजं शशिकलां प्रदीपः सर्वेषाम् अरुणगिरियोगी विजयते। ॐ सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते सृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमः कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि शिवानंद पीयूषरत्नाकरस्थां शिव ब्रह्म विष्णुमरेशाभिवन्द्यां शिव ध्यानलग्नां शिवज्ञानमूर्तिं शिवाख्यामतीतां भजे पाण्ड्यबालां शिवादिस्फुरत्पञ्चमञ्जाधिरूढां धनुर्बाणपाशाङ्कुशोद्भासि हस्तां नवीनार्कवर्णां नवीनेन्दुचूडां परब्रह्मपत्नीं भजे पाण्ड्यबालां किरीटाङ्गदोद्भासि माङ्गल्यसूत्रां स्फुरन्मेखलाहारताटङ्गभूषां परामन्त्रका पाण्ड्यसिंहासनस्थां परन्धामरूपां भजे पाण्ड्यबालां ललामाञ्चितस्निग्धफालेन्दुभागां लसन्नीरजोत्फुल्लकल्हारसंस्थां ललाटे क्षणार्धाङ्गलग्नोज्ज्वलाङ्गीं परन्धामरूपां भजे पाण्ड्यबालां त्रिखण्डात्मविद्यां त्रिबिन्दुस्वरूपां त्रिकोणे लसन्तीं त्रिलोकानम्रां त्रिबीजाधिरूढां त्रिमूर्त्यात्मविद्यां परब्रह्मपत्नीं भजे पाण्ड्यबालां सदा बिन्दुमध्योल्लसत्वेणिरम्यां समुत्तुङ्गवक्षोजभारावनम्रां वननोपुरोपेतलक्षारसार्द्र स्फुरत्पादपद्मां भजे पाण्ड्यबालां यमाद्यष्टयोगाङ्गरूपामरूपाम् अकाराक्षरारान्त अखण्डामनन्यामचिन्त्यामलक्ष्याम् अमेयात्मविद्यां भजे बालां सुधासागरान्ते मणिद्वीपमध्ये लसत्कल्पवृक्षोज्ज्वलपितके महायोगपीठे शिवाकारमञ्चे सदा सन्निषन्नां भजे रवीन्द्रग्निसंयुक्ते सुधामण्डलस्थे सुनिर्वाणपीठे सदा सञ्चरन्ती भजे षटन्ते नवान्ते लसद्वादशान्ते महाबिन्दुमध्ये सुनादाख्ये कलातीत निःशब्ददेशे सदा सञ्चरन्तीं भजे पाण्ड्यबालाम्। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। दृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। शरणागत दीनार्थपरित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोम सुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि, रक्षां धारयामि।
The Yoga Meenakshi Stuti is a composition by Agastya Rishi. Maharishi Agastya is the Rajaguru of the Pandya kingdom. When he had the immense pleasure of serving Devi Meenakshi, he was astounded by the way she expressed the Cosmic Mother, and he created this stuti in deep devotion and remembrance of her. He sings, I shall meditate upon Goddess Sri Meenakshi, who is the daughter of King Pandya, who is the cause of delight of Paramashiva, who takes immense pleasure in her presence. She is worshipped by Paramashiva, Lord Brahma and Vishnu and all of the deities. She is immersed in meditation of Paramashiva. She is personified as the Guru who imparts knowledge in the faith of Shaiva Siddhanta, of Paramashiva's knowledge. She is the provider of happiness and fortune. I shall meditate upon the goddess Sri Meenakshi, who is the daughter of King Pandya, who is majestically seated on the marvelous throne, who carries a bow, arrow, ankusha and pasha in her hands, and who has the supreme of all luster, and she is bedecked with a crescent moon on her beautiful plait of hair, and she is the consort of Parabrahma, Paramashiva. I shall meditate upon Goddess Sri Meenakshi, who is the daughter of King Pandya, who is bedecked with a marvelous crown, and the Mangalya Sutra, and the threads, and the spreads intense radiance of luster in her life. She is decorated with various ornaments, crescent moon, and marvelous earrings. She is the symbol of all of the Vedic hymns. In Adi Kailasa, Nithyananda Sarvagnya Pita, we will now offer the Deeparadhana to the procession of Meenakshi and Sundareshwara.
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। सृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। शरणागत दीनार्थपरित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोम सुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमः। दीपं कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि, रक्षां धारयामि। चतुर्मार्ग मध्ये सुकोणान्तरंगे कूपान्तराले नीराम्बपद्मे कलाशोणशान्ते सदा सञ्चरन्तीं भजे पाण्ड्यबालां पुटद्वन्द्वनिर्मुक्तवायुप्रलीन प्रकाशान्तराले ध्रुवोपेतरम्ये महाषोडशान्ते मनोनाशे सदा चतुष्पत्र मध्ये सुकोणत्रयान्ते त्रिमूर्त्या पद्मोचितां चित्राश प्रवाह प्रलीयबां लसद्वात शान्ते तु पीयूषधारा चतुर्कूटमध्ये नमस्ते सदा पाण्ड्यराजेन्द्र कन्ये नमस्ते सदा सुन्दरेशाङ्कवासे नमस्ते 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 नमो सर्वराधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते सृष्टिस्थिति नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोम सुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमः।
Nithyananda Peeta, Sarvagnya Peetam, the Utsava Vigrahas of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiv Shakti graces on the Rajata Vrishabha Vahana. The graces of the Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti. We are grateful. In the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalaya at Adi Kailasa, Nithyananda Sarvagnya Peeta are micromanaged by the Supreme Pontiff himself. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, On the auspicious occasion of the 6th day celebrations of Chittire Peruvila, let us
मूर्तिं शिवाख्यामतीतां भजे पाण्ड्यबालां शिवादिस्फुरत् पञ्चमञ्चाधिरूढ पुत्रां स्फुरन्मेघराहारताटङ्गभूषां परामन्त्रकां पाण्ड्यसिंहासनस्थां रूपा धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वतयोऽस्मान् धूर्वतितं धूर् श्रीत्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोम सुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्रीत्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमः। वेदोपघ्नन्निरृतिं मम पशोगश्च मह्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा नमः। दीपं संदर्शयामि। आध्वीर्न संघोषधीः मधुनक्तवुदोषसि मधुपार्थिवगुं रजः मधुद्यौरस् श्री परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमः। अमृतं महानैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके नारायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणि नमोस्तुते। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव
Auspicious day of Sri Rama Navami, the cosmic celebration of the happening of Bhagwan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, the Nij human civilization. On this 9th day of Chaitra Navaratri during Shukla Paksha in the Hindu lunar month of Chaitra, Kailasas all over the world Trugna. The uniqueness of this day is that the incarnation has landed on planet Earth. Kalyanam, the grand celestial wedding ceremony of Bhagwan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and Devi Sita, the manifestation of Devi Lakshmi. Place where Sri Rama lived the best part of his life. He lived with Devi Sita, Lakshman, Saptarishis and Paramashiva himself. Sri Rama is the symbol of everything best in the universe. Purushottama Sri Rama is the grand narrative of Hinduism. That is why he is attacked so much. In the words the highest power is not using your powers even while you are attacked, but waiting for the law of karma to do its job. Sri Hanuman and seek their grace and blessings.
नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। धूर्वन्तं धूर्वतयोऽस्मान् धूर्वरितं धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानां लक्ष्मण समेत श्रीरामचंद्र स्वामिने नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। पशुकृष्ट मह्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानो हि गुंसि जातवेदो कामश्वं पुरुष वनस्पतिर्मधुभागं वस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु। धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ नारायणाय नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि। रक्षां धारयामि।
जारुणं श्रीराम श्रीराम श्रीराम। जनक सुतावरम श्रीराम 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 श्री। नंदनम श्रीराम 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 श्री।
भूषणं श्रीराम 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 आपातालनभस्थलान्त भुवन ब्रह्माण्डमावि ये दीप्सित सिद्धये ध्रुवपदं विप्रोभिषिञ्चेत् शिवं ब्रह्माण्ड व्याप्त देहा भेदाः रुद्रा श्रीरुद्रसूक्तः प्रकटित विभवा न प्रयच्छन्तु सौख्यम् तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात्। तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात्। पंक्तिरुचिरां पीताम्बरां कृतां विष्णु ब्रह्म सुरेन्द्र किरीट रुचिरा पूर्णेन्दु वक्त्र प्रभा मीनाक्षीं प्रणतोऽस्मि सन्ततमहं कारुण्यवारान्निधिं श्री श्रीमज्जन्मुख विघ्नराज जननी श्रीमज्जगन्मोहिनी मीनाक्षीं प्रणतोऽम्बिकां मीनाक्षीं प्रणतोऽस्मि सन्ततमहं कारुण्यवारान्निधिं नानायोगी मुनीन्द्र हृत्सवसतीं नानार्थसिद्धिप्रदां नानापुष्पविराजितां युगलां नारायणेनार्चितां नादब्रह्ममयीं परात्परतरां नानार्थतत्त्वात्मिकां मीनाक्षीं प्रणतोऽस्मि सन्ततमहं कारुण्यवारान्निधिम् सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः अथ पुरुषो हवै नारायणो कामयत प्रजा सृजेयेति नारायणात् प्राणो जायते मनः सर्वेन्द्रियाणि च खं वायुर्ज्योतिरापः पृथिवी विश्वस्य धारिणी नारायणात् ब्रह्मा जायते नारायणात् रुद्रो जायते नारायणात् इन्द्रो जायते नारायणात् प्रजापतयः प्रजायन्ते नारायणात् द्वादशादित्या रुद्रावसवः सर्वाणि च छन्दागुंसि नारायणादेव समुत्पद्यन्ते नारायणे प्रवर्तन्ते नारायणे प्रलीयन्ते ॐ अथ नित्यो नारायणः ब्रह्मा नारायणः शिवश्च नारायणः शक्रश्च नारायणः द्यावा पृथिव्यौ च नारायणः कालश्च नारायणः दिशश्च नारायणः ऊर्ध्वश्च नारायणः
अधश्च नारायणः
अन्तर्बहिश्च नारायणः नारायण एवेदगुं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यं निष्कलो निरञ्जनो निर्विकल्पो निराख्यातः शुद्धदेव एको नारायणः न द्वितीयोऽस्ति कश्चित् य एवं वेद स विष्णुरेव भवति स विष्णुरेव भवति ओमित्याग्रे व्याहरेत् नम इति पश्चात् नारायणायेत्युपरिष्टात् ओमित्येकाक्षरम् नम इति द्वे अक्षरे नारायणायेति पञ्चाक्षराणि एतद्वै नारायणस्याष्टाक्षरं पदम् यो ह वै नारायणस्याष्टाक्षरं पदमध्येति अनबभ्रुवः सर्वमायुरेति विन्दते प्राजापत्यगुं रायस्पोषं गौपत्यम् ततो मृतत्वमश्नुते ततो मृतत्वमश्नुत इति य एवं वेद प्रत्यगानन्दं ब्रह्मपुरुषं प्रणवस्वरूपम् अकार उकारमकार इति तानेकथा समभरत्तदेतदोमिति यमुक्त्वा मुच्यते योगी जन्म संसारबन्धनात् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति मन्त्रोपासकः वैकुण्ठभुवनलोकं गमिष्यति तदिदं परं पुण्डरीकं विज्ञानघनम् तस्मात् तदितावन्मात्रम् ब्रह्मण्यो देवकी पुत्रो ब्रह्मण्यो मधुसूदनो सर्वभूतं तमेकं नारायणम् कारणरूपमकार परब्रह्मो एतदथर्वशिरो योधीते प्रातरधीयानो रात्रिकृतं पापं नाशयति सायमधीयानो दिवसकृतं पापं नाशयति माह्यान्दिननादित्याभिमुखो धीयानः पञ्चपातकोपपातकात्र मुच्यते सर्ववेदपारायण पुण्यं लभते नारायण सायुज्यमवाप्नोति नारायण सायुज्यमवाप्नोति य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषदे ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सहस्रशीर्षं देवं विश्वाक्षं विश्वशम्भुवं विश्वं नारायणं देवमक्षरं परमं पदम् विश्वतः परमान्नित्यं विश्वं नारायणगुं हरिं विश्वमेवेदं पुरुषस्तद्विश्वमुपजीवति पतिं विश्वस्यात्मेश्वरगुं शाश्वतगुं शिवमच्युतं नारायणं महाज्ञेयं विश्वात्मानं परायणं नारायणपरो ज्योतिरात्मा नारायणः परः नारायणपरं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं नारायणः परः नारायण परो ध्याता ध्यानं नारायणः परः यच्च किञ्चित् जगत् सर्वं दृश्यते श्रूयतेऽपि वा अन्तर्बहिश्च तत्सर्वं व्याप्य नारायणस्थितः अनन्तमव्ययं कविगुं समुद्रेन्दं विश्वशम्भुवम् पद्मघोषप्रतीकाशकं हृदयं चाभ्यधोमुखम् अधो निष्ठ्यावितस्यान्तेनाभ्यामुपरि तिष्ठति ज्वालमालाकुलं भाति विश्वस्यायतनं महत् सन्ततगुं शिलाभिस्तुलम्बत्याघोषसन्निभम् तस्यान्ते सुशिरगुं सूक्ष्मं तस्मिन् सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितम् तस्य मध्ये महानग्निर्विश्वार्चिर्विश्वतो मुखः सोऽग्रभुक् विभजन् तिष्ठन्नाहारमजरः कविः तीर्यगोर्ध्वमधः शायीरश्मयस्तस्य सन्तता सन्तापयति स्वं देहमापादतलमस्तकः तस्य मध्ये वह्निशिखामणियोर्ध्वा व्यवस्थितः नीलतो यदमध्यस्थाद्विद्युल्लेखे वभास्वरा नीवारशोकवत्तन्वी पीठाभास्वत्यनुपमा तस्याः शिखाया मध्ये परमात्मा व्यवस्थितः स ब्रह्म स शिवः स हरिस्सेन्द्रः सोऽक्षरः परमस्वराट् हृदगुं सत्यं परं ब्रह्म पुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्वरेतं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमो नमः ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात् ॐ तच्छंयोरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजम् शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सहस्रशीर्षः पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् स भूमिं विश्वतो भृत्वा अत्यतिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलम् पुरुष एवेदगुं सर्वम् यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यम् उतामृतत्वस्येषानः यदन्नेनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा अथो ज्यायागश्च पूरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वाभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि त्रिपादोर्ध्व उदैपुरुषः पादोऽस्येहा भवात् पुनः ततो विश्वं व्यक्रामते शासनानशने अभि तस्माद्विराड जायत विराजो अधिपुरुषः स जातो अत्यरिच्यत पश्चाद्भूमिमथो पुरः यत्पुरुषेण हविषा देवा यज्ञमदन्वत वसन्तो अस्यासीराज्यम् ग्रीष्म इद्मः शरद्धविः सप्तास्यासन् परिधयः त्रिसप्तसमिधः कृताः देवा यद्यज्ञं तन्वानाः अबध्नं पुरुषं वशुम् यज्ञं बर्हिषि प्रोक्षन् पुरुषं जातमग्रतः तेन देवा अयजन्त साध्या ऋषयश्च ये तस्माद्यज्ञात् सर्वहुतः संभृतं वृषदाज्यम् पशोगस्तागश्चक्रे वायव्याने आरण्यान् ग्राम्याश्च ये तस्माद्यज्ञात् सर्वहुतः रथः सामानि जग्निरे छन्दागं जग्निरे तस्मात् यजुस्तस्मादजायत तस्मादश्वा अजायन्त ये चोभयादतः कावोह जग्निरे तस्मात् तस्मात् जाता अजावयः यत्पुरुषं व्यदधुः कतिधा व्यकल्पयन् मुखं किमस्य कौ बाहु काहूरो पादावुच्येते ब्राह्मणोऽस्य मुखमासीत् बाहुराजन्यकृतः शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगभट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् त्वं स्मृतमहं धन्य मम प्राणमहेश्वर गंगाधर नामेति स्तोत्रस्थानं ददाम्यहम्।
Thank you for joining us for today's 6th day celebrations of Chittirai Peruvila and Ramanavami celebrations. Chittirai Peruvila celebrations will continue tomorrow with the offering of homas, abhishekams and other rituals, along with grand processions and pujas. Also, as the continued celebrations of Ramanavami Mahotsavam tomorrow, we will be celebrating one of the most cherished happenings in the entire Ramavatara Leela, Sri Rama Pattabhishekam, the coronation of Bhagwan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu as the King Raja Rama and him establishing a model dharmic civilization, Ramarajya, on planet Earth for the first time in the history of the evolved human civilization. We invite you to join us tomorrow morning to be a part of these auspicious celebrations. Thank you. Nithyananda.
Jnanapatati Manual, under the guidance of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let's start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadusham Tattvamasyaadilakshya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let's go through the disclaimer. Security measures. No photography, video, audio recording. Important cautions. Please be aware of the important cautions.
Is authentic, time-tested, scientific and foolproof. The Shastra Pramana, the authentic scriptures, Shrutis, Vedagama, stand as a foundation for Hinduism. Apta Pramana, authentic, time-tested, foolproof compilation of the experience of the sages, rishis and enlightened masters, which is in terms with the Shastra Pramana. Atma Pramana, with Apta Pramana, a guru is able to experience and live the truth claimed by the Shastras. Shakshi Pramana, manifestation and experience of the Guru's initiation in the disciple of a particular lineage is demonstrable to the world. And Pratyaksha Pramana, having the truth validated by the scientific study. Bhagavan has beautifully given all the Pramanas for us to understand the deeper truth, how we can experience the manifestation beyond the self-doubt, self-denial and self-hatred. Bhagavan has beautifully given us the Shastra Pramana. Shastra Pramana for the power of healing the chakras, removing the obstacles of chakras, raising the energy of the chakras and experience the deep oneness with Paramashiva. The Shastra Pramana is from Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 29, Dharana 6.
Shastra Pramana, Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 29, Dharana 6. Udgachantim tidatrupam pritachakramamam urdhvaram mushtitrayam yavat tavadante mahodayah.
Bhagavan Paramashiva beautifully says in Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 29,